This collective is about to be insanely successful. Insanely successful. And Spirit does not want you to look at how many followers you have right now or how much money is entering your bank account monthly. That is the now and that is the past. That is not the new reality and the new future for you, okay? This collective, it is really, really prevalent. Confirmation. You guys have been at a task diligently, despite and especially as you're going through struggle. Especially as you're not receiving orders, especially as your content is not hitting the platforms, not hitting the streams, not hitting your audience. There is something about your grit and your tenacity that is going to lead you to your success. Spirit is watching you continue to produce content, continue to do your thing, continue to do your healing, even when you're not seeing visible results. And again, that's exactly why you're going to be successful. I could not get Diva by Beyonce and 9 by Drake out of my head. And specifically with Drake, it was, I made a decision last night that I would die for it. Like, this is truly something that is so passionate within you. This is something that has consumed your soul. This is something that has consumed your vessel. This is something that you don't see yourself doing anything but this thing. And it's coming from that place of a little bit of delusion, a little bit of craziness, a little bit of forward thinking, manifestation thinking that you're quite literally making it into your reality. And again, 1, 2, 3, as I look down, you working through those struggles, you continuing to push past those hurdles, when most people would give up, when most people would stop, long before you're going to keep going. And again, it has less of the audience, it has less of what people think about you, and it has everything to do with the fact that it feels in your higher calling. Literally the Emperor. Whoa. Y'all. I'm really just hearing this was all in divine timing. This was all just waiting to be laid out. And I think it's so interesting that the Emperor was at the top of the deck to begin this reading and then the Empress flies out. There has been this combination between your divine masculine and your divine femininity. And it's now you're at a really good balance of manifesting, of not chasing, of allowing things to come in, but also having the masculine drive, the masculine push. And when I tell you, it is bringing in such good opportunities for you. We had the 7 of Pentacles, the 3 of Cups, and the King of Cups. Okay, you're going to be celebrated. You're going to be in positions where people around you genuinely want to be your friend, genuinely want to have interest and support within your life, want to see you succeed. I feel like that's been a really big thing for you. I feel like whether it's through self-isolation or through its fake friends, you've just struggled to have people around you who have genuinely wanted to support you or see you succeed. And I really feel like, you might not have those people right now, but you're going to find them. And it's going to take you, it might just be a group of 3 people. It might not be a big group, 3 of 9 as I look down. But the thing of it is these are genuine connections. These are people who also have the same mindset, who also have the same little bit level of delusion within them so that they can go after their dreams, so that they can believe change is possible, so they can believe that they are the one. And when you are going after big dreams and big goals, you need a little bit of those delusional individuals beside you. You need 333. You need people who are manifesting as big as you, who believe those dreams are as possible as you. Because if you have people spewing pessimism, spewing logicalness, it's just going to completely overtake the mission, completely overtake the energy, and it's not what you're trying to do. So regardless if you found those people or not, Spirit's telling you you're going to. But again, it takes you being a little bit delusional. It takes you being fully dived into this. Like, again, this has taken over your mind, your body, and your spirit. Like, this isn't anything else that you want to do. We have the Chariot and the King of Pentacles with the Death and the Tower and the reversal. You literally, I made a decision last night that I would die for it. You don't have any past versions. Wow, you don't have any other alternate timelines anymore. You don't have the version where you go to school or you go back and do this, or you live in this city or you do this for work. There are no plan A, B, C, D, E. This is it, is what I'm hearing. And you truly said, whatever is going to stand in my way, whoever is going to stand in my way, whatever limiting mindset is going to be in my way, you put a clearing to all. Okay, you may have been feeling very, very heavy recently. You may have been coming out of a period of feeling like this isn't going to happen, of just feeling really, really intense emotions. But the thing is you had to clear all of those up so you didn't self-sabotage in the future. This truly, you knew that this was going to bring abundance, that this was going to bring stability for you, that you could make a job, a career out of this. But you, again, there was, whether it was people around you, whether it was societal norms, whether it was past expectations, whether it was the self-limiting beliefs, it doesn't matter. You had to put an end to those ways, because if you didn't, then you wouldn't be going full force towards this. And there's something coming through as well of like, sometimes you feel like the fast, the crazy, the delusional, there's no way that can lead to the stability, that can lead to the wealth, that can lead to the growth. Why wouldn't it? You know, you think about these things and people want change, people want more. Wouldn't you have to do something a little bit different to get something a little bit different? So I feel like that's starting to completely dishevel, and you're really just starting to go full force towards that success. 555, there's huge change coming about. I feel like if you've been in a period of like living paycheck to paycheck, you've been struggling to pay rent, you've been like, I'm telling you, your full force into this is going to lead you to the success, because it's like you already had the foresight of what was going to happen, and you had full trust in the universe, and now you're just allowing it to unfold. Let's see, any future messages for you or anything else that this collective needs to hear. But truly and ultimately, the moon in the cross position, we had the 7 of Pentacles and the 7 of Swords in the reversal, with the 7 of Wands and the Ace of Swords. Lots of sevens. Could be seeing 777 again. Your luck is on the horizon. Your luck is about to shift. It's about to get really good for you. I feel like a lot of shadows are being lifted. I feel like you're again realizing the people who are for you and the people who are not for you, the people who are genuinely going to support you and the people who might just be wanting a piece of the pie or genuinely don't want to see you succeed at all, right? Like 7 of Swords talks about taking information, kind of hoarding stuff, and 7 of Cups is the inability to make choice. 707 as I look up. But the thing is the Ace of Swords, and that landed right on top of the Death card, you literally are cutting through all of that. You've already started to cut through all of that process, and you're willing to fight for what's yours. Again, I think you've already put in so much time, so much effort, so much care into whatever this is. I think it's a little bit comical that you think people or little setbacks are going to be the thing that steer you off course. Like, really, I'm just hearing like that's it. You don't think, like, for some of you, this is stuff that you have spent years and years on, stuff that you've invested hundreds of thousands of dollars in, like 747. It's just almost comical. And it's like, that's part of it though. They wanted to make sure that even though when you were struggling, even though when you weren't making progress, even when you were faced with delays or you were faced with quote unquote better options, were you going to take those better options just because they were given to you in the moment? Were you going to hop out of those deals when they started to go bad? Or were you again able to see the foresight, to see the vision, to see the future, and to understand that growth, that progress, it takes time. It doesn't happen overnight. And so you saw, it's literally 5:55 p.m. my time. You saw what was going to happen on the other side of this, and you continue to go straight through it. So I'm here to tell you, you're not crazy. I feel like you're actually in the physical now, walking through it. So you're going to start to kind of acclimate to this new horizon, to this new environment. But you're ready for this. There's no more manipulation. There's no more people taking over. Like, this is ultimately your life and your future, and you get to do whatever you want with it. So I'm so proud of you. I'm so excited for you. And let me know what this is, because whatever this is unique. This is creative. This is passionate. This is so individualistic. I feel like every single person in this collective is going to be doing something a little bit different, but regardless, this is in your higher calling, and Spirit is so proud of you. So proud you got to find it, and we're sticking with it now is what I'm hearing. So I love you guys so much.